Just here with Matt Hardy after 2-0 defeat against Bristol. Talk through the game.
Really hard defeat to take because I thought we played really well. I've just said to the lads there, they need to be proud of themselves for the performance. I thought start to finish, we dominated the ball, had lots and lots of possession. We performed, did everything we wanted to do. It's a big court, we wanted to use the court well, we wanted to try and break lines. We were a little bit lethargic early on, which I think gave them the first goal. But then from that moment onwards, I thought we were brilliant. We did everything but score. I have to give full credit to a really organised, really good Bristol Welsh side. They've come here, they've frustrated us, they've defended really well, and they've run out. They've took their chances that they had to run out with a fairly. They will feel a fairly comfortable win.
That must be the most difficult defeat we've had all season. For the terms of squad morale, do you think that will play on the lads' minds, or do you think they'll just quickly get over that and prove that they can be champions?
So I think the fact that it's a cup game is important to us to get that out of our heads and realise it's a cup game. League is our priority, promotion is our priority. I think if we'd come here and not perform the way we did and not put in the performance, created the chances we created, had the opportunity. I think we hit the post 6 times. It's like if we'd not done that, it'd be a hard one to take. I think it's hard one to recover from. I think it's a hard one to take, but I think the morale's high enough that we'll bounce straight back. We know our quality, but we've shown it today in front of a really big crowd, and there has to be a lot of credit given to Gareth Keelan for the work he's put in to get hold of Swan and Dynamos, one of the biggest local football clubs, get them in and get them watching, and I mean, it was great, wasn't it? Playing in front of that many people, seeing that, hearing the kids chanting, was a fantastic one for us. We'll bounce back from that, we know we will.
Just speaking about the crowd sort of thing, how and obviously you've just touched on it there, but just to reiterate, how important is that crowd sort of thing to the way that Derby Futsal Club want to move forward, and how important is it that we keep getting those numbers and keep maintaining how important this crowd is? Yeah,
it's massive. I mean, we were really fortunate enough to experience it at York last year. We're on the wrong end of a really difficult game where they ran out winners. The lads have experienced it again this year. I wasn't there, but then I've also, through the work that I do with BT Sport and the commentary work that I do, I've seen some big crowds at some of the big clubs. Manchester, Loughborough got a big crowd in. Bolton always sell out, always have big crowds. That's where we want to be. We want to be at the sharp end of the sport, and part and parcel of that is making sure that we get people in, and it makes a huge difference to the way you play. The lads were nervous beforehand. I could sense it in the changing rooms. They knew there was people here. They've got family and friends here. Lots of young children who are going to be looking up to them, who are coming in and seeing them for the first time. The lads wanted to put on a performance. I think we put on the performance. We just didn't get the result.
Did that play a factor, do you think? Do you think there was a touch of nerves, especially in the opening sort of minutes where we did concede, or do you think that it was just one of them things?
Early on, perhaps, yeah. We started with our really experienced starting 4. I think at times we were just a little bit slow, weren't we? I mean, early on, I did say to them, I want to see a little bit more when we're making those sort of cutting runs through. I want to see a bit more purpose about the way that we did it. Not a bit uncharacteristic for us. We just played in front of them. I think they caught us out a little bit by defending as deeply as they did, and they were quite happy to let us have it. They were clever as well, because what they did was stop us getting the ball into Pav. They were quite happy to let Sam Huntington have the ball in our half, and then as soon as he got onto halfway, they were snapping. Same with players like Liam Hunt in the other 4. They just really didn't allow us the ball in their half in any spaces where we could really hurt them. And everything we had to create really good chances. And then their keepers had a worldie as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Thanks so much for your time, man.
No problem.